All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about none other than XRP. So if you like everything XRP or within the Ripple community, smash that like button and hit that red subscribe button. Now, let's get right into it because I got some very exciting news. Exactly what we were anticipating over the course of the last few days. I've been discussing this, that has been coming out. So let's deep dive, see what is happening, and what this really means. But before I do that, let's take a closer look and see what is happening with the broader market as we do go into Friday morning. Looking across the board, we're seeing quite a bit of red across the board. A few coins here and there that are in the green, but majority of the market is in red. Shouldn't really be a surprise. I've been keeping you guys absolutely up to date as to what's really happening with the broader market. Why is the price reacting like this? So in terms of getting excited right now, I think that is obviously not the case. But let's shift our focus towards what we really are going to be discussing. Before I do that, though, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So Emi Yoshikawa, who is the VP of Ripple, posted this. And this tells you something, bigger than what a lot of people don't realize. You guys know on this channel, we keep it 100% realistic, and this is just a reality. This is what's actually happening. You can see today I visited Representative Maki, Tyra, together with Ripple CEO Brad Gerlinghouse and President, of course, of Ripple, Monica Long, and SVP Eric Van, and had a very meaningful exchange of opinions. The interview made me think a lot about what Ripple can do to maximize Japan's potential. You heard that right there. And the SBI stuff that we've been hearing over the course of the last few weeks, are those announcements kind of making sense now? Are we seeing a little bit of a correlation playing out? I personally think yes, there is a correlation there. What Ripple is trying to do is they're trying to go all into Japan. And if this doesn't tell you that, I don't know what will. And I got a little bit more to share, more exciting stuff. So, buckle in. We're just getting started. So let's kind of continue to take a look at this. So you could see Brad Gerlinghouse, CEO, and he's taking a picture with this gentleman, and you could see who this gentleman really is. Ripple met Maki Taira, a member of the House of Representatives from Tokyo. Let's briefly kind of read about it. A member of the Liberal Democratic Party, Taira is currently serving as a multiple senior party position, including Deputy Director of Public Relations, Director of Internet Media Bureau, and the Director of Information and Research Bureau. And they are meeting up with him because, of course, this person is powerful. And what this shows me is what I've been having, discussion with the XRP community. Ripple is trying to expand not just within Japan, they're trying to go global. And hence, if you're looking at the offices that they're opening across the world, that tells you everything. And, a lot of news articles coming in later on, a lot of people in the community talking about that, Ripple will become its own bank in a way. And people are like, laughing at that. But if you really look at it from, clear perspective, it's not an unrealistic statement to be making. Of course, people say speculation sometimes can go overboard, and I totally agree with that. Speculation sometimes, people can get super excited and just start dreaming towards the Mars. On my channel, I try to keep it as much realistic as possible. You guys know I'm not one of the content creators, I'm not going to name any, that talk about XRP going to the likes of 30, 40 bucks, 50 bucks. Like, that's just absolute BS. If you think that you're waiting for XRP's price to be hitting those levels, let me tell you, I'll be the one to tell you that is never going to happen with the circulation supply looking like that. I know some moon boys are going to get hurt at this, but the realistic people are obviously going to agree with this statement. Trust me, I've been in this space for 8 years. In order for XRP to hit those levels, it requires, number one, a massive, massive burn, or, here's some crazy news where it's just bound to happen. But as of now, the likelihood of that happening is pretty much 0 to none. So we got to look at it from that standpoint. But anyhow, as I discussed just a few seconds ago, Ripple seems to be going all in, on Japan. And let's kind of take a look at this. So this is coming right from Ripple itself. Developers have been creating groundbreaking blockchain applications on the XRP ledger for over a decade, and now it's your turn. If you're a Japanese company or a developer ready to dive into Web3, apply for the Japan XRP Ledger Fund. That's not the most exciting part. Look what Brad Garlinghouse had to say himself. Yep, you've heard that correct. This is what is coming out from Brad Garlinghouse. The XRP community here in Japan is one of the largest and the longest standing in the world. The ledger would not be the same without you. Brad Garlinghouse shares opening remarks to the start of the XRP Community Day in Tokyo. And that tells you everything. Speaking about tells you everything. Now, if you're looking at some other countries around the globe, do you really think they're just going to not be interested as to what's happening, with SBI, partnering with Ripple? Maybe they're going to do the same. Once you see the likes of these big entities, especially like SBI, I shared, a deep dive into SBI and how big they really are in one of my other updates. And if you did watch that, shout out to you. But this is going to trigger and build more confidence maybe with some other people that are using old, outdated tech, which is pretty much around the globe right now. Pretty much the system is outdated. Cross-border payment systems are literally crazily outdated and need a massive upgrade. And I think this could be, the road towards the right direction. And this is where the speculation comes into play. And with RLUSD launcher, which is, of course, Brad Garlinghouse himself has said that it's not months away, it's weeks away. So pretty much we could see RLUSD getting listed or, being available to the public this year. And that changes the game for these big entities that are using the XRP ledger. And, that is where the excitement part comes into play. But let me know your thoughts down below regarding this specific news. Shout out to, my viewers that are in Japan. I love each and every one of you guys. And, let me know your personal opinion regarding this and as to how big of a deal this really is for, Ripple as a brand. And, of course, kind of has a correlation with XRP, the native token of the ledger itself. So kind of goes hand in hand. Let me know your thoughts down below, but let's take a look at what's happening with the price right now. So as far as the price is concerned, nothing too crazy. Dominance is pretty much sitting at the 57.38%. Bitcoin, very, very scary. Still, yes, still very scary. Pretty much on the verge of breaking towards the lower side, guys. And as of now, as long as we're below the 23.6, especially below 60K, anything can happen. And there's already talks starting to happen that, Bitcoin could actually go below 50K before bouncing back into the 23.6. And as of now, I don't think that's an unrealistic thing to be thinking about, because look where the price of Bitcoin is sitting at. And, considering where the price of Bitcoin is sitting at, the way XRP continues to hold, speaks for itself. So as of now, the momentum hasn't changed for myself, in my opinion. I think XRP is holding much better than the broader market. The best way to look at it, to all the haters that are going to come and hate, you can just take a look at it on the weekly time frame. This is all you need to look at. Where is XRP now? Come on, guys. Oh, XRP down 3.2%. Meanwhile, a lot of coins are down much more than that. So, it's holding up much better than a lot of these coins. Actually, I'm curious to know on the monthly time frame, XRP is actually up 5.6% on the monthly time frame. So obviously not massive crazy gains, but again, we know what's happening. The SEC case that's still ongoing. And again, a huge case that's going on right now, and I think the next few weeks are very important from that standpoint alone. So obviously we need to be prepared for anything that can come out from that, but let me know down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.